One of the things you're going to realize if you get into repairing anything is you're going to need tools. Now, if you're getting into like the BC348 and other command radios, they're built by different companies during the war, and they may have different size screws or the heads of the screw or the head of the bolt. I've seen most of the, like the BC348s, the three of them that I owned, one of them had a mouse nest in it. I threw that one out. I have two other ones. They use regular American standard Allen keys, okay? And they don't need excessively long ones. But I warned you in the last video that you probably, on a BC348, any of the knobs, the set screw, you want to face it up, the set screw face it up, drop some penetrating oil in there the night before. You want to remove the knob. The knob is aluminum, it's got a steel set screw in there, and you can get a problem with it binding. That's why you want to have some oil in it before you try to move it. Now, the like a BC454 command radio, it's got this little antenna trimmer capacitor. And that set screw to get that knob off is what you call a Bristol, okay? And these are Bristols. And if you look real quick at these, you'll say, ah, they're just Allen keys. There's 6-sided Bristols, 8-sided Bristols. And there's a guy on eBay that sells you a package of them that are found, the most used ones in Hammerlands, Hellcrafters, Collins, okay? And that's how he has it advertised. And in this package is the most common Bristol units, okay? Now, Bristols are not Torx. Now, on this row here, you're going to see regular ones and you're going to see Torx. And Torx almost look like Bristols, but they're a different size, all right? Now, regular Allen keys, this is a metric set, most common one. This is Sears. These are the small, most common regular Allen keys. All right. Now, if you use this type of Torx units, you buy them as a little set. You're going to need a holder to turn them. You buy that separately. All right. So just because you have a set of Allen keys, don't think you're going to have the right size. There's also Japanese Allen keys. Rare ones. They're maybe proprietary. They want to keep you out of their Sansui stereo, whatever. Sometimes you just get a unit, you stick an Allen key down in there, and it's not big enough, or it's too big. And you're looking at it, it's got 6 sides. Now the ones that got the little bump down in there, that's a security one. You can grind that little bump off and use a regular Allen key. Or you can go out and get a set of security Allen keys. There are so many kinds of keys that look like an Allen key, but they're not. And the more you get into it and the more you read and you get more experience, you're going to realize what I'm telling you right now is like the holy shit. I'm telling you ahead of time. And then there's you get an Allen key. See, this is an extra long Allen key, okay? Let's just say this is the same size. I think it is. Here it is. Okay? So you have a set of these, but you can't get down to the screw because you need this one. All right? That's the frustration of being a repairman. That's why I know other people aren't repairing things, because they never tell these stories. They don't show that the BC348 has that little clutch mechanism under the knobs. You know, because they've never taken the knob off the radio. They have a really good radio. They do a video on it, and they really don't tell you anything. They don't tell you the problems you're going to run into, you know, because they were given this thing, it's in mint condition, and then they do a video. And you watch the video, and I can guarantee you that guy with his $40,000 lab has more tools than I have, okay? But what I'm into is telling you what to watch out for, what's coming your way, all right? Now, they will sometimes do something. I'll tell you real quick, you're going to need a spline tool. And they don't explain what a spline tool is, or a Bristol tool. But Bristol tools were used in government stuff, aerospace, during the war. So some of the Hellcrafters and the Hammerlands, you might have a coupler in there that couples two shafts together. And you look at it, and all of a sudden you see that the Allen key that you think is an Allen or an Allen screw only has 4 sides. That's a Bristol. And there is a guy, I don't know if he's still on there on eBay, but he has a set. This is a complete set of Bristols, okay? And Bristol, a lot of times you can buy a 3-foot length of Bristol rod. You cut it, and they had these handles with different colors. And you could cut it and then stick it in the handle, and then we used to grind them down. We had a grinder at work. We used to grind the tip down. And you'd use like a 6-inch piece, and as it would wear down or get, loosen up at the tip, you just grind it down a little bit. All right. The other thing too is when you ground it, you didn't get it too hot. Don't let it get red, because if it gets red, it takes the temper out. There's a lot involved. I spent hours and hours in the different fields that I worked in, and I would always watch other people, and I would ask them what they're doing, have them explain it to me. So even if I didn't work on the job, I could get the experience. And then sometimes the boss sees you asking questions, and he go, hey, tomorrow go over there and work with him for a while. This way when he goes on vacation, you can do the job. Bing, that's it. That's the magic thing. It used to be. I won't say it's going to happen nowadays, but we used to have guys come into work every day and just do their own job. They wouldn't ask anybody any other questions. If they had a problem, they'd have another tech come over and help them. Okay? There was no extra, putting the extra effort in and everything. I put extra effort in everything. At lunchtime, I'd eat, and then I'd walk around different areas of the company that weren't on lunch just to see what they were doing in those other areas. And then I'd make touch base with the boss in that area, and he'd take me on a tour. That's what I'm all about, learning, constantly learning. And now, of course, everything's changed for me. But I just wanted to show you, there's Allen keys, and everybody's got one of these in their house. You recognize this? This is the one that comes with the chair. If you buy a chair for your office, this is the one that puts it together. I don't know if this is metric. I don't know if this is American Standard, but I save these, and I have them in several drawers. So I don't have to go looking for this box of Allen keys. I know I have one of these close by because those screws constantly come loose. I think that's it. All right, that's it.